Hey guys, I just woke up. It is Saturday the 7th and 9 o'clock in the morning. Diana and I are gonna go hike the Lady Bird Johnson trail. I just texted her, she just woke up, so I'm gonna head over there and go get her. Okay guys, I got her, and we're gonna head to Los Bagels in Arcata, and we're gonna go get some bagels. Do you know what you want?
Yes.
Really?
Just the normal bagel.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna get something, I don't know. I'll figure out when we get there. What'd you get? A mango snapple. Look at all these pastries. So I ended up getting a slug with cream cheese, tomatoes, onions with a layer pin on top, and a hot chocolate. And Diana just got a plain bagel. We should at Los Bagels, and we're on our way to work for the Lady Bird Johnson Trail. And I got my hot chocolate. We made it to Lady Bird Johnson, and we're about to get out of the car, and we'll go take a look around. There's a sweet bridge over that way. Oh no! Check out this tree. It's a big tree. Oh my gosh! All right, we're gonna go take a look.
Yeah.
We made it, and we're over this bridge. This bridge goes over the road, you can see. And the parking lot's right over there. And Diana can't wait to keep going, so... So yeah, we're gonna be walking through the Lady Bird Johnson Trail. And
See how many miles it is.
yeah, I don't know how long it is. But it's a little bit windy today, and
But there's a lot of people here.
it just rained a ton, so
We're gonna get down
it might get a little bit muddy.
dirty.
Okay, now that we're on the trail, I think we'll start the Q&A. We have a couple people asked us questions, so I think we'll start answering them now. I got a DM, I can't remember who it was from, that wanted to know how we met.
Well, how we met was pretty weird. Well,
How
people
was it
consider
weird?
it like strange and funny because it's like something that like you wouldn't expect. But we met off of Tinder.
Yes, we did.
And he sent me a GIF as a first impression. Not a first impression, but like a first text that he like sent me. It was a GIF.
And then you sent one back.
And then I sent one back.
See, mine was a cat. What was yours?
Mine was a beluga whale. Saying hello.
Running into the glass. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was like,
And
pretty
then,
silly.
Yeah.
Might work.
And then we started like texting each other from there. Then we started like DMing each other even more the next day. And then he wanted to go hiking with me.
And I got her Snapchat.
Yeah.
So.
And we planned our first date.
Yeah. Remember that was? Where that was?
I forget. Yeah, Elks Head.
And the blowhole.
And my roommate thought that it was a horrible idea. Especially when you meet somebody for the first time.
First day, I'm gonna take you to the ocean where there's a cliff. Like,
he could have just pushed me and I would have been dead.
Or in the blowhole, you've never seen her again. I mean,
exactly.
Kind of creepy, but
I trusted him, so.
I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, let's go on a hike. I know a great spot.
Exactly. It was a coincidence that like both me and Asher, or Asher and I, we were on Tinder for the same reason, and it was just to like have fun and just swipe left or right. Yeah, we were just like having fun. We were just swiping left and right, and we were just like, oh, like who's on Tinder and who isn't on Tinder. Like we wanted to see like everybody's profile just to see like what they put, and we weren't actually looking for somebody. But once I saw Asher, it was like, it was kind of funny because I was on my best friend's Tinder and I saw him on I saw it on her phone, and I swiped left on him on her phone. That way I can have him, so I can swipe right on him on my phone, which was pretty funny.
Swiped right. It's kind of funny saying it like that. When I found Diana on Tinder, I was actually showing one of my friends like how to use Tinder, because he's like, you have a Tinder? I was like, yeah, I'll show you how to use it. And so I was like swiping. I swiped left on something, and then her profile came up, and I was like, I'll swipe right. So I swiped right, and I was like, see, look it. And then I'll swipe right, and I was like, oh, look, it's a match. And then I was like, oh. And so I was telling my friend, I was like, watch, I'll go, and then I'll message her and be like, hey, and then she'll ignore me. And then you said, hey. And I was like, okay, well, I got a response. So I'll send a GIF, like super silly one, and then she'll ignore me. So I sent the caps, or a cat, like, rolling in and saying, sup, like, as a GIF. And then she sent the beluga whale and saying back. And I was like, well, okay. So then I didn't respond because I was like, well, I gotta go. And then I, like, left my friend's house. And then later I responded back, and we ended up, like, I was like, hey, you want to, like, meet up, you know? Let's go on a hike.
What caught your eye to say, I'm gonna swipe right on her?
I don't know. I just looked through your whole profile, and I was like, oh, she goes to HSU. And okay, it was really the bio, I think, because in your bio you said you like going on adventures, like hiking and stuff. I was like, maybe someone will actually go on a hike with me from like Tinder. Like, yeah, I've had a couple of people like
say no.
I'd say, oh, you want to go on a hike, and they'd be like, sure, and then like they'd cancel, and so I'd be like, cool, and then she actually accepted. So
yeah.
Look how long this worm is. Like, that's my foot. I'm a 10 or 9.5, 10 or something. That's a long worm. All right. Let's continue.
that someone also decided to ask us. And it is, what is the weirdest thing about one another? But, no, okay. The weirdest thing about Asher is probably when he just gets funny. I don't know. Him being funny is the weirdest thing to me. I don't know why. Especially when he's around his mom. It's just like,
Okay.
you get all funny and weird, like, and I'm just like, what in the world? Like, it's like a little show. Like, it's just like he puts on a show, and it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know
really
what she's
like
talking
that.
about.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, every time that he's just in a weird, quirky mood, he starts, like, making a funny show out of that, and then I start laughing, and I start recording him doing the most weirdest things ever.
Okay, the weirdest thing about Diana. That's a good question. I don't really... Okay, I can't think of anything that's weird about her. She's pretty much, she's pretty good. I can't think of anything.
I'm pretty good weird.
What?
Pretty
Okay.
good weird.
Okay, this is a weird thing. She, like, accepts me for how weird I am. Like, she'll, like... I'll do something super weird. I'm like, okay, she's really gonna judge me on this. And then she'll just be like, laugh at me and be like, okay. And then, like, try and encourage it more. I'm like, okay, you're encouraging my weirdness, which is pretty weird. But, I don't know.
That is so true.
You did, yeah, see? It's true.
Yeah, I do encourage him doing the weird things that he normally does, which is really funny.
Alright, we just finished the loop. Let's see. We did the Lady Bird Johnson Grove Trail, and then we went that way, and we ended up coming from there, and then we're going, to the parking lot, which is that way. The next question is, somebody asked, what is the most favorite thing we like about each other? The thing I like about Diana is that she is, like, super real. She doesn't, like, put out any, like, fake image about herself. Like, whatever, like, I see in her is, like, what she's actually feeling, or what she's actually, like, I don't know.
What am I feeling right now?
How she is. You're feeling a little hyper right now. How she actually is. She isn't, like, fake at all. She's just upfront and real.
My favorite thing about him is, so the fact that, like, whenever I'm sad or, like, stressed out or depressed, like, he's able to, like, uplift me and like bring me, like, more energy, like, more good vibes, and take that away. So it's just like he basically brings, like, the calm and, like, the peace into, like, my, like, energy, so that way, like, I can be calm, relaxed, and just, like, let go of, like, the stress and, like, the sadness of my day if I have it, and, like, he's able to, like, bring me back up, and that's something that I really, really like. So
and that's a good one.
Yeah.
We made it back to the parking lot, and there's the trail, or the bridge, and there's the parking lot. So we're not done with our questions, so we're going to continue them in the car on the drive.
Yeah, Jinx,
On
you
the
owe me
drive back.
Starbucks.
Looks like we're going to Starbucks.
The next question that we got was, what are our favorite hobbies? And I have a long list of what all my hobbies are, just because I'm very outgoing and adventurous. But the top 3 that I mostly like to tell people when it comes to what are my favorite hobbies are fishing, hiking, and then just, like, anything that has to do with film or photography or video editing. Those are, like, oh, and then another one, face painting. I love face painting, and I do, like, very, like, realistic kind of, like, animal face paints, and then I also do SFX gory makeup face painting type thing. And it's just, like, I'm not really good at it, but I'm, like, okay and decent at it. So I'm still learning, but it's also one of my favorite things to do. So
my favorite hobbies, I've got quite a few as well. I can't do any painting and stuff, but I'd say right now my favorite hobby is surfing and paintball right now. I just played, like, paintball with my friend Aaron and my brother Tian, and we played in Aaron's backyard. He has, like, a forest. Yesterday, was it yesterday?
no, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, Thursday, we went surfing. Tina and I went surfing, and we taught Aaron how to surf. So I forgot how fun surfing was. So I'm gonna try and go surfing more often. But you know, work and everything is takes up the majority of my day. So I have to like schedule around that. So I like paintball, surfing. I used to be really into mountain biking, but my bike kind of got ruined, and it's like kind of a crappy bike. So I don't really have a bike right now. But I like downhill mountain biking. I like snowboarding in the winter, and longboarding whenever it's not wet on the roads. Anyways, I like to downhill longboard. Probably not the professional videos that you would see when you look it up, but yeah, there's this one hill that I like to go down and do cool slides on. I like to go backpacking. I like to go hiking. I like to record myself making vlogs and stuff. I like ceramics. I like to throw pottery. I throw mugs, plates, cups, you know, just stuff on the ceramics wheel.
Yeah,
so.
We're both very adventurous in our own ways.
Yep.
Like, we're very adventurous outside.
That's one thing we have in common, is we both like to go out and venture and hike and explore new places.
Mm-hmm. And then we also have things in common of like art in our own ways. So like his art is basically pottery, that's his art, and then my art is like face painting or like doing film and photography. So, I don't know, it's very unique and yet weird that we both like the same things, and for some reason whenever he does pottery, I want to do pottery, and I get interested in doing that. So it's just like our hobbies bounce off of each other, and we like doing things that we both...
They clash.
Yeah, they clash.
So another question that we got was where we grew up, or like where we like kind of came from, basically.
Yeah.
So I was born in Arcata, California, really small town, Northern California. I've been living here my whole life. So I grew up in McKinleyville, but I was born in Arcata because McKinleyville doesn't have a hospital, but that's okay. And I went to McKinleyville High. I graduated in 2016, and I'm working right now. So.
And I grew up in LA, specifically Norwalk. I grew up being the only girl in the family and the youngest out of 3 older brothers, which I love all very much. I also graduated in 2016. We're 5 months apart.
We're 20 years old.
Yeah, we're 20 years old. We're 5 months apart from one another. He's older than me. And I came up here to Arcata because I go to HSU, and my major's film, so I am a full-time student at school and trying to, you know, get my bachelor's degree. That's basically my background and the story of where I grew up and why I'm up here in Arcata.
Look at this. So there's the Stone Lagoon that we passed on the way here, and the spit broke. And so the lagoon's right next to the ocean, and that's the spit, and it broke, but it made this cool, like, it looks like rivers going out, you know, to the ocean, and it's just draining out into the ocean, and it looks really cool. This is 101 highway right here. There's a car coming. Hi! We had to go to Diana's apartment and get her laptop so we can edit stuff. But now we're on our way to Starbucks.
How dare you drink all my drink? Going too fast. Be prepared. I'm gonna whip it.
Thanks for watching the Q&A adventure
Vlog-ish mashup of everything and
our
stuff.
life of adventuring.
Yeah, we'll make more when we have the time.
Yep.
Which we'll always have time, but
It'll come
it'll come
whenever we have time because we got stuff going on. So, bye.
Bye.